and welcome to the NAICS Code Tutorial Series by ClassCodes. This series is designed to help you become a NAICS Code expert. Showing here is a list of all the videos in this series. We have provided links to all of these videos in the description below. Today, we will be going over the historical background of the NAICS classification system. Learning about the historical background of NAICS is an important part of your journey to become a NAICS Code expert. This is because understanding how concepts came about can be the missing puzzle piece that will help you correctly understand and apply these concepts today. So let's get started. Over the years, there have been many industrial classification systems in North America. The Standard Industrial Classification System, or SIC, traces its roots to the New Deal era when the Interdepartmental Committee on Industrial Classification was established in 1937 to develop a classification system. The committee released its first classification of manufacturing industries in 1941, followed by a non-manufacturing classification in 1942. Revisions were made to the system in 1958, 1963, 1967, 1972, 1977, and 1987, which was the last version. These periodic changes were intended to keep pace with the changes in the economy so that the system would recognize significant new categories and eliminate ones for trades that were nearly extinct. With inputs from data gathering agencies such as the U.S. Census Bureau and the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Office of Management and Budget oversaw the latter revisions of the system. I would like to quickly add that if you have any questions regarding this video, please ask in the comments section below. And of course, likes are very much appreciated. Moving on, the Standard Industrial Classification System was initially developed to classify establishments by the type of activity in which they are primarily engaged and to promote comparability of establishment data describing various facets of the U.S. economy. With the SIC classification system, the government was able to establish a more comprehensive and fully integrated system of economic reporting. The SIC covers the entire field of economic activities by defining industries in accordance with the composition and structure of the economy. The 1948 SIC facilitated data comparability by providing a framework of standard concepts, terminology, and groupings of industries. The introduction to the 1948 SIC manual stated that it was designed for the classification of the establishment, but a precise definition of the establishment was not provided. In the major revision of the SIC in 1960, the importance of the need for a standard unit of observation was emphasized by the provision of a standard definition of the establishment. The variables needed to assemble the basic industrial statistics for the analysis of the different sectors of the economy were specified, and the establishment became the smallest unit capable of reporting that set of variables. The 1970s and 1980s revisions continued to update the industry groupings to reflect changes in the industrial structure of the economy. The new additions created sector groupings that better drew together single and vertically integrated companies engaged in the production of similar product groups. The Office of Management and Budget last updated the SIC in 1987. It was customary to revise the SIC at 10-year intervals. However, by 1990, not all of the economic statistics programs had yet implemented the 1980 SIC manual. It was decided to postpone the revision and take into account the statistical needs of the North American Free Trade Agreement signed in January 1994. The needs were met by developing NAICS, an industrial classification common to Canada, Mexico, and the United States. The first version, NAICS 1997, was released in March 1998. NAICS was revised for 2002 to achieve increased comparability among the three countries in selected areas and to identify additional industries for new and emerging activities. Additionally, in 2002, industries were created for Internet services providers, web search portals, and Internet publishing and broadcasting. Changes to the North American economies continue to impact the classification systems. The NAICS classifications do not wait every 10 years to revise classifications, as did the SIC, but rather continue to update the coding system every 5 years. As of the date of this video, the most recently published NAICS classification manual is 2017, with the next scheduled to be released in 2022. Thank you so much for watching. Now that you've learned about the historical background of NAICS, you can continue your journey to become a NAICS Code expert by watching the next video in this series, The Development of NAICS.